Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to be talking all about a skincare ingredient that's, well, it's been around for ages, but is also incredibly modern. We're talking about oat oil. So, here's what we've got lined up. We're going to start with its ancient roots, then get into the science of what makes it tick. We'll look at all the amazing things it does for skin and hair, and then the really fun bit. I'll walk you through how to make your very own soothing lotion at home. Right, let's get straight into it. You know, oat oil isn't some fly-by-night trend that's just popped up on social media. No, people have been using it for skincare for thousands of years. And just look at this timeline. It's absolutely fascinating. It tells such a consistent story, doesn't it? We start all the way back in ancient Egypt, where they used it in balms to soothe sunburnt skin. Fast forward through the Romans, the Victorians, all the way to 2003 when the FDA in America gave colloidal oatmeal its official seal of approval as a skin protectant. It's just a brilliant testament to its gentle, effective power through the ages. Okay, so what is the secret sauce here? What makes this simple little grain so incredibly effective for our skin? Well, as always, the answer is in the science. Specifically, its amazing fatty acid profile. If you have a look at what's inside, it becomes pretty clear what the heavy hitters are. The oil is almost entirely made up of two crucial essential fatty acids. You've got oleic acid, that's your omega-9, at about 41%, and right on its heels is linoleic acid, or omega-6, at 38%. These two are the real powerhouses for your skin. So first up, let's talk about that omega-9. Think of this as your skin's deep, long drink of water. It's fantastic at providing that really lasting moisture, sinking right in to make the skin feel more supple and elastic. And on top of that, it's brilliant at calming things down if your skin is feeling a bit inflamed. And then you've got its partner, omega-6. Now this one is all about defense. It's like a security guard for your skin. It's absolutely vital for strengthening your skin's natural barrier, which makes it tougher, more resilient, and much better at coping with things like dryness, sensitivity, or any of that annoying flakiness. Okay, that's the science bit. But what does all that actually do for you? How does it translate into real-world benefits? Let's take a look at the superpowers oat oil has for both your skin and your hair. It really is a proper multitasker. For your skin, it's a champion soother and moisturizer, and it's brilliant at strengthening that barrier we keep talking about. And then for your hair, it's a deep conditioner that can improve elasticity. It really is fantastic head-to-toe nourishment. Now, when it comes to skin, one of the best things about it is how beautifully it absorbs. You get this soft, velvety feel without any greasiness or stickiness. It strengthens that lipid barrier, which is just perfect if you have sensitive skin or you're dealing with things like eczema. It even helps mature skin feel more supple and look more radiant. And for your hair? Well, it gives you all that deep conditioning and strength, but again, without that heavy, greasy feeling. By moisturizing the scalp, it can help with dandruff, and it improves elasticity to cut down on breakage, which is a massive plus for Afro-Caribbean hair types. It can even help your color last a bit longer. Basically, it leaves your hair soft and manageable, not weighed down. And this is what makes it so brilliant for anyone who likes to make their own products. It's just so versatile. You can use it at pretty much any concentration you like, from a tiny 1% right up to 100%. It's stable in heat, so it's perfect for making lotions. And because it's so gentle, it's fantastic for things like baby products. It's just incredibly easy to work with. All right, time for the really exciting part. Let's take everything we've just learned and put it into practice. We're going to make a simple but really effective soothing lotion that you can whip up in your own kitchen. So here it is, the complete recipe. Now don't worry, it's not as complicated as it might look. We've broken it all down into 3 very simple stages. You've got your oil stage, your water stage, and then finally the cool down stage, which is where we add all the delicate, heat-sensitive bits and pieces. Now, the method itself is pretty straightforward, but you do need to be a bit precise, especially with temperature. You're going to heat your oil and water stages in separate containers until they're both over 75 Celsius. Then you combine them, give them a good stir for 5 minutes at that temperature, and then cool it all down quickly. Once it's cool, you can add your final ingredients. If you follow these 6 steps, you'll get a lovely, stable, creamy lotion. You know, to go from just following a recipe to really being a great formulator, you need to understand not just what you're putting in, but why you're putting it in. So let's quickly run through why each of these ingredients has earned its place in our lotion.
Right. First up, of course, is our hero ingredient, oat oil. This is doing all the heavy lifting. It's delivering those amazing fatty acids we've been talking about to hydrate, calm everything down, and give your skin's barrier a bit of a boost.
Next, we have BTMS 25. Now, this might sound a bit technical, but it's basically the magic glue. It's a very gentle emulsifier that lets us mix oil and water, two things that really don't want to mix, and turn them into one stable, luxurious cream with a beautiful, silky feel. And this is a really important point. We're using distilled water. It has to be distilled, because all the minerals you find in regular tap water can actually mess with your preservative and stop it from working properly, which you definitely don't want.
Then we have vegetable glycerin. This is in here to give your skin an extra hydration kick. It's what we call a humectant, which is just a fancy word for something that actually pulls moisture in from the air around you and draws it into your skin. It helps your skin feel plump and hydrated for longer. Vitamin E is a real multitasker in this recipe. It's doing two brilliant things. First, it's a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your skin. And second, it helps to stop the oils in the lotion from spoiling, which means your beautiful creation will last longer.
Okay, and this one is absolutely crucial. I can't stress this enough. Anytime you make a product that contains water, you must use a preservative. It's what stops nasty things like bacteria and mold from growing, and it's essential for keeping your homemade lotions safe to use. And last but not least, the fun part where you get to personalize it. This bit is totally optional, but a few drops of your favorite essential oil, something like calming lavender or chamomile, can add a lovely scent and even more skin benefits to your finished lotion.
So there you have it, from ancient balms in Egypt all the way to a lovely, soothing lotion you can make in your own kitchen. Oat oil really does prove itself as a gentle, powerful, and truly timeless friend for healthy skin and hair. It's a perfect example of ancient wisdom meeting modern science.